What's up, man? It's your boy Cho, goddamn. Back with another vid. You know what I'm saying? I just came to talk about, you know what I'm saying, that Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. You know what I'm saying? To me, Kendrick is clearly winning. Clearly, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick is really exposing the industry and exposing Drake as well. You know what I'm saying? You see, Drake's diss was more like talking about like outer appearance and shit that don't really matter. Like talking about how short Kendrick is, and you know what I'm saying, how he got more money, how he higher up on the totem pole and shit like that, about his status. You know what I'm saying, shit like that. But at the end of the day, none of that really matters, you know what I'm saying? It was just some shit that he can say basically over anybody that he would say in any beef, for real. So it really had no real impact on his character. He ain't really talking about him as a person or how he really operate, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Kendrick disses. He dropped today. And you know, Kendrick, you gotta be. And people say Drake is winning because he dropped like a banger, but to me, it's more of a lyrical thing. If your disses don't hit as hard, then you didn't win. But Kendrick, he really going for Drake character. Like he breaking him down, dissecting him, and he's doing it without even really saying exactly what it is. Like he's just hinting at it, just touching on it real fast, but he ain't really going in depth with what he knows. You know what I'm saying? He's just throwing subliminals, triple entendres, quadruple entendres and shit like that. It's just crazy. Like he said, have you ever played Never Have I Ever? He said, have you ever played Have I Ever? Bet, let's play. And then he said, something. Have you ever paid $500,000 to an open case? Now, just looking at the outskirts, you won't even know what that bar means. But he's talking about a sexual assault allegation. Now you gotta do hella other research to know that shit. And that's like a hard-hitting, deep cutting insult, you know what I'm saying? Like he probably really didn't fuck with that boy at all. Like he was really mad behind that. Where Drake just talking about how short he is and shit that don't matter. Then he says different bars alluding to him being a pedophile. Like he said, damn, it's a Blue Jay. That's crazy. But he said he said different bars alluding to him being a pedophile. Like he says, your lyrics he said my lyrics electrify him, your lyrics pacify him. Which is like, it can also mean like Drake's lyrics are more dumbed down to be easily digestible in the brain and shit like that, easy to remember and easy to dissect. But he can also be talking about pedophile allegations. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not doubting. It could not be true. I'm not saying I fully believe it, but you know, with the rich and powerful, you know how that goes. You rich and powerful, you could be a pedophile. Like it's not out of the question. Like it's probably more than likely the truth. You know, we already know about the diddler, about Diddy now, Puffy now. We already know what he on. You seen that video Puff posted of all the people, names he called and shit like that, all the people that he called out. He called out hella names. He said Drake name on that motherfucker, so you never know. Then he coming at him with talking about his kids, You know what I'm saying? Talking about how he don't be there for his kids all the time, which he probably doesn't. Cause, you know, unlike Kendrick out the way, Kendrick don't really be on the publicity and fame and shit like that. But Drake, you know, he all about that shit. Like, he really love that shit. Like, you can tell that really gets to his head and shit. The riches and shit like that. So, there's that. And then, he talk about, he just talk about his overall him. He talk about his, what do you talk about? He talks about Drake's fake persona, you know what I'm saying? How he just fakes like he's him, but he's really like an actor. He says he's a scam artist, which is true, cause you know all the people he puts on and he makes sure it's cool. He really never really makes sure they're good. He just gets one song out of them really to leech off of their buzz that they already got. And then once he does that, like, they get thrown to the curb and you never hear from him again. Like, fucking, just think about what's his name, Block Boy JB. Think about who else? Probably some other people. Dram. Think about even though he didn't do a feature with Dram, but he did steal his whole song and whole beat. Where is Dram at now? Off the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. And then he's exposing the industry as well, you know what I'm saying? Because all these people are making it seem like it's an even battle, but it's not even close. It's not close at all. Like, Drake's using AI to help his songs. Drake's probably using ghostwriters type shit. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna say that because I don't know for sure, but he's using AI he's using all these different things other than the actual bars and actual talent to try to beat Kendrick, but it's nowhere near close to the same amount. Like, he doesn't have the same hard-hitting bars. He doesn't have the same, impact with his bars as Kendrick does. You know what I'm saying? And all these media outlets and shit trying to make it seem like it's still a close battle when it's nowhere near close. But that's just how loved Drake is, and that's how the media sides with the most loved person. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna admit the truth. The media never admits the truth. You know what I'm saying? The public never admits the truth. Then you got the Drake dick riders that's not really going to not going to go against Drake. Like, I seen some stuff where they said lyrically Drake is ahead of Kendrick. Like, that's nowhere near the truth. Like anybody with a brain knows that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how the world is. Whole bunch of fake, whole bunch of meat riding and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick broke him down. He just broke him down easily, without even really going all the way in depth like he could. Like, if he really could, he could really tear him apart. Which is scary. But we're gonna see what Drake say in his fucking response. See if it's really what it is, even though he really can't say nothing about Kendrick, because Kendrick is like under the radar and shit like that. But we'll see. Just the vid, you know what I'm saying? You like the new scenery, we got the trees and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the new scenery. If you fuck with the vid, like, comment, subscribe if you mess with me. If you don't, get up through. I'm gone.